Well, I know I ain't your free bird, and I ain't no simple man. Oh, I'm just another person with a song stuck in my head. Oh, I'm just another idiot with nothing new to say. And I'm hoping that don't matter and you'll like me anyway. Cause I'm trying just to carve a little niche, but I'm up against a big wall, man, and it won't budge an inch. So I'm looking for an answer buried deep within my mind, and every time I find it, it just moves right to the side.
Hidden Gems was filmed on a log with a frog and a bog where he twiddled with a fiddle in the middle of the swamp.
What's going on, everybody? This is Hidden Gems. I'm Andy Soroka, and today we are hanging out with Ryah Giles.
Hey.
She is an amazing photographer. She's got her own company called For the Afterglow, and Ryah's just phenomenal. Her photography is kind of unlike no one that I've actually seen, and it's no knock to any photographers, but her action shots are unreal. You really got the eye. She's super, super awesome. So if you're in a band, if you're a musician and you want to get some cool shots of you, this is the person to talk to. Ryah, thank you so much for...
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to finally do this.
Yeah, I'm super excited too. You've been an awesome supporter of the show, and I'm super...
I love you guys.
No, super, super awesome. So, let's get right into it.
Sure.
What got you into photography? What was the thing that started you?
My dad was into photography. Had me in the darkroom with him. When I was 10 years old, he put a camera in my hand. And it was instantly right.
Yeah.
I just knew that was where I belong, and for a long time he didn't put any film in my camera. That was back in the days of film cameras, just to let me play.
Oh, okay. So you just had the camera.
I had a real camera, but no film.
Oh, wow.
And so film was expensive, and we didn't have a lot of money. So I bugged him enough, and he started putting film in my camera, and that was just it. I knew that's. From then on, anybody asked me, what do you want to be in life? It was a photographer.
Wow, so that's like an early dream and aspiration.
Yeah, as soon as I got one in my hands, it was like I started breathing.
Wow. So when did you really start focusing on the craft and
It was obsessive for me right from the start. I photographed everything. I learned everything I could. I'm mostly self-taught. When I was about 20 years old, moved down to Cincinnati, started shooting everything I could. I was getting married for the first time, and there was a photographer I saw, and I wanted him to shoot my wedding, but I knew I could not afford him.
Yeah.
6 months later, there was an ad in the paper looking for production work. Behind the scenes, putting albums together, editing out pictures by hand, not digital at that time. It was all film. And I'm I'm getting that job. Yeah. I just want to work for him so I can learn from him. And so I went and I did everything right. I got hired on the spot. And I just I just started doing the work.
Yeah.
And every chance I had, I'd talk to him and ask him questions and show him stuff I had done. And it grew from there. He started having me assist weddings. Mm-hmm. I asked every photographer every question I could as soon as I could. And just wanted to soak in all the knowledge of it because it just consumed me. I love it so much. And got to eventually be working in the studio, shooting sessions on my own.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is great. Well, one thing I want to talk about is your eye. Because as I was kind of touching on earlier, Ryah, you really do have an amazing eye. And me personally watching your photography, you've photographed me personally.
Yeah.
And several projects that I've worked for, and watching your work with other musicians, it's just your action shots is just amazing. I mean, you know exactly when to snap that picture, and you get everyone's emotion, and you capture souls, and watching
I love that.
These people, it's like larger than life, watching these images. So my question is, what would you say helped to develop your eye specifically? What set of skills would you say helped you develop that part of your photography?
A lot of it works together. Like my portraiture background, you learn how to get light and shadow and expression and work with someone and get something genuine instead of something just posed and stiff. So I always watch for that. And Ansel Adams has always been my hero. His use of light and shadow and depth of field has always been a big influence on my style.
Wow.
And so when I'm watching a show, I'm watching 60 million things go on. How the light's hitting, there's light patterns that happen. How there's movement patterns of the musicians too. If I'll stand back the first few songs, if it's a band I haven't worked with, and every musician in the band has a movement pattern, and I watch how that coincides with the light patterns, with everything. And I like to talk to the musicians beforehand.
I was gonna bring that up because I've worked with some other photographers, and it was like you instantly just took us into the fold, and you instantly get to know someone. And I was gonna ask, does that help play into how you end up
I want people to look at the photos and see like the best parts of themselves and their passion, and I don't know the best part of you until I talk to you. Like I just photographed a band, and it was very recent, and I said I didn't know them until I shot them, and now I love photographing them. And I learned more about them. Like, for example, Blue October, I didn't listen to their music much beforehand, but I fell in love with their story. So being able to show his strength was a big deal for me.
That is really cool, and I can see how that would absolutely help you find your finished product, because by the time you get to your finished product, it's just it's unreal.
I love it.
It's
what gives me life.
Really I love that. So now you work with bands who are up on stage a lot of the time. You work in these like live settings. There's all these like people, and there's all these like crazy chaos kind of happening. I mean, if you're in that scene, it's not chaos. It's a beautiful thing. But
it's totally chaos, and that's what feeds me.
Absolutely. So how is being a photographer like being on stage? Because you're kind of on your own personal stage with the band, so it's kind of a funny.
I like to pretend I'm invisible. I really do. I like to pretend nobody can see me.
Oh, wow.
When I'm in an audience, I don't even recognize anyone around me. I like to just kind of get lost in the music.
Oh, I love that.
And I watch so much that I don't hear a lot. Like, all my sensory goes into watching and waiting, and everything else just kind of becomes a blur around me.
Wow.
So... yeah, I guess the personal stage with the band is exactly how I would put it, because nobody else exists but the music.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. So what do you want to get out of your career? Where do you see your career going?
I want to be on tour 150% of the time, jumping from tour bus to tour bus to tour bus. I have nothing holding me back right now, and that's all I want to do. Different cities, waking up. I had a chance to work with Live on Mars, David Bowie tribute band. Did 5 shows with them. People think 5 shows, you'd know everything. Nope. You're in a different city. There's a different vibe in the audience, and it's my job to tell that story, not the story of the band, the story of the experience.
Wow. That's amazing.
So, and also in different venues, there's different vantage points, there's different seating arrangements. The stages are either bigger or smaller, and they let me get different viewpoints too. There was the stage in DC was a big stage. The stage in Syracuse was a very small stage. They had different setups slightly. So I could get different places. In DC, I could go right behind the lights, tuck down, get it totally
I absolutely love that. That's just amazing, because that you're just taking your job and you're just making your life, and that's you can tell that that's your passion. And
absolutely. And the cool thing is,
go on, absolutely.
I was just gonna say, over a number of shows with the band, I get to know the band members themselves better, because we spend more time together, and I can show their personalities. And like, they had this routine they would do that was playful, but as time went on and I was with them, I could bring out like the smiles they would get just before they did, like, yeah, let's do this. So I like being able to know them personally and be able to show that too.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm blown away by the experience comment that you had, and just like, that you're not, I never looked at it that way, you're not photographing the band, you're photographing the experience, and that is really...
That's actually one of the biggest compliments I get is people message me saying, we feel like we're there.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. I want someone to look and feel like we're there. With Blue October, I weaseled my way into the middle of the audience and shot through hands because I wanted people to know what that felt like for me too.
Yeah. I love it. Awesome. Ryah, we're going to take a short break, but you guys absolutely check her work out. Ready for the Afterglow. There's going to be tons and tons of links. We're going to come back and we're going to play a little game with Ryah and get to know her even better.
Sounds great.
Check you guys in a second. Thank you.
Thanks for watching Hitting Jams. Cool song, right? Let's stay tuned for a game.
All right, interview over.
We're done. I haven't played this in a while.
Nice one right off the bat.
I can't see that way. I'm trying to be so careful.
You can get up if you want.
There we go. I got it.
I love it. What do we got?
Do you play your instrument in the bathroom?
Yeah. All right. So you ever?
Yes.
How about you ever edit while you're in the bathroom?
I have edited in the bathtub, and then I post a lot because I'll dump the pictures onto my phone, like airdrop them, and then like, sorry, I'm pooping. Great, think of that next time you see my Facebook post. Here.
That is just a great way to start that off.
All right.
Love it.
Yes, but I did knock it over the first one.
Oh, there we go. All right, Ryah. What was your favorite concert that you ever been to?
Oh, geez. I have a lot of favorites.
Yeah, that's got to be tough for you.
So one that really meant a lot to me was the Generation X tour. Because I got to photograph Steve Vai and Zakk Wylde, who I had seen photos of them and they were just tremendous, and I really wanted the opportunity to photograph them. And them, all four of them that were headlining that Generation X tour, have such different styles that they blew me away. Like, Zakk Wylde's a predator on stage, man. That guy's just he gets on stage and he struts and I feel like I showed that. Of course, you know me, fan of the hair.
Yeah.
Flipping that hair around. And then Steve Vai just has this incredible, he gets lost in himself. Like, you're watching him playing, there's nobody else playing. And Nuno Betancourt, he's got such grace and this amazing rapport with the audience. Like, you love him.
Yeah.
And those three really stuck out. Tobin, and I can never pronounce the one that starts with a W, and I'm sorry.
Then you're getting help from me.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't pronounce it, and I keep forgetting it. They were great, and I enjoyed them playing, but those three kind of were a big deal for me to be able to photograph. So I go with that one. Probably it sticks out in my head, and I'm also seriously proud of those images.
Awesome. Super, super awesome.
My turn again.
Yeah.
Tap them and see what one moves.
Just tap.
There we go. Oh.
Tap it out.
Don't knock it yet.
Yeah, I just feed everybody a ton of coffee before we play this.
Right. Trumpet or saxophone?
Yeah. What do you prefer?
My gut wants to say saxophone because I love that, but I listen to Chris Botti a lot, and I love his trumpet playing, so
Right.
can we call it a draw?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Alright, well, you started this one. I think we got it.
That was through a bump.
Alright. What did you want to be when you were young?
I wanted to be exactly what I am, a photographer.
Yeah, we talked about
Yep.
that. Awesome. Alright.
There we go.
Nice.
We got it.
Nice.
Name the... Oh, no. You're going to love this. Name the first song you ever wrote. I did write a song.
All right.
I was probably 8 years old, and I was in Odyssey of the Mind.
Yeah.
And they had this contest where you wrote a poem and it became a song. Like, if the singer chose it, they set music to it, and it was actually recorded, and it was about horses running on a beach.
Which you just recently were posting a ton of pictures of.
Yes.
Where were you when you...
I was in the Outer Banks down in North Carolina. And that's why I went there, was because I have always dreamed of seeing horses on a beach and photographing them.
You are up.
All right. We'll just keep... The middle seems to be the safest.
Yeah, it creates like a nice...
What is your favorite instrument brand?
Okay, you got one?
No.
Let's do what's your favorite camera brand?
Oh, I hate to go with favorites because I was Nikon for 30 years. Mm-hmm. That's what I started with. That's what I went through. But when I started doing concerts, somebody said, here, take my Nikon and shoot alongside your Canon and see, because I was ready to I was either going to buy a newer Canon or, see what was better. Mm-hmm. And I shot with Canon and Nikon, same exact settings, same exact show. I went between the two. For me, Nikon blew Canon out of the water in terms of, I use autofocus. It's the way I always work, and I don't trust my eyes, especially when I'm tired. So autofocus, exposures, the fineness of detail.
Yeah.
So Nikon for me.
Excellent.
I'm Nikon Tamron lenses I found, and I've also started using Godox lighting equipment in my portraits and press shots.
Okay, awesome. Super cool. Some of that was Greek to me, but I know there's people out there who know exactly what you're talking about.
I forgot whose turn it was.
I think it was mine.
I think so too. There you go.
Another one right from the middle. Sing Happy Birthday backwards. How far can you get?
Not very. I think I've sang the song once in my life because, well, I never celebrated it because of my background. So yeah. I think I've sang it once in my life to my daughter last year on her 17th birthday. Is the only time I've ever sang Happy Birthday in my life.
Okay.
And now I'm trying to... You too, birthday happy. That's about as good as I got.
That's perfect. That is perfect. That is perfect. All right.
I'm just going to stick with the middle.
Yeah?
If I got a good thing going, I'm going to keep it going. This is funny because I just posted a stupid meme about this. It says, if you want to be my lover, finish the sentence. And the meme I posted was, meet my other lovers, welcome to hell, boys. And I just laughed about it.
That is
if you want to be my lover, you better enjoy adventure. There we go.
I love it.
All right.
That is good.
Who's going to get the... There you go.
Yeah.
We're doing good. I really thought with
I know
my caffeine overload, I would have knocked it over by now.
Nah, this is going good. Well, we'd almost just talked about this, but what's your favorite meme right now?
My favorite meme.
Like a meme style, maybe.
Oh, God. I have really been on any that are pretty tongue-in-cheek and about adventure.
Yeah.
With my adventures, I'm all about that. And
nice.
Anything that makes people raise an eyebrow and go, is she crazy? Yes, absolutely.
I know exactly what you mean.
I like to shock people. I enjoy it.
Wake up with Ryah sometimes. It's like, whoa.
Oh, she did do that, didn't she? We're just going I'm going to need more coffee before I get that. Oh, Lord, I'm blushing.
No, that's great.
Oh, come on.
It's tough, yeah.
No, it's not. No. Ooh. There we go.
Okay, you got one.
MTV or VH1? MTV.
Nice.
Well, old school.
Yes.
Because I haven't watched either of them in a while. I like the MTV I wasn't supposed to watch.
What?
And I would sneak watching all the music videos.
Yeah, that was the best part. But seriously, when's the last time MTV was relevant? Can somebody please fix that?
Can we go back to the music videos, please?
Yeah. Like music television or Yeah. Yeah, lately they just suck.
Yeah, and I don't watch TV anymore because I don't own a TV.
I love that. That's smart.
It doesn't fit in the SUV.
Nice. Woo! What's your favorite animal?
Horses. Horses or lions, but I relate well to wild horses.
Nice.
It's a theme in my life.
That's
the
good.
Song, pictures.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's see what we got here. Come on.
It's good to have themes, you know?
I agree. Even craziness. There we go. Oh.
I like it. Take it.
I'm so scared.
Take it.
It's I'm like
Oof.
it's going if I do this. And I switched hands. I'm still using one
You
hand
can switch
though.
hands, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can switch hands.
I'm
Just
like,
not at the same time.
I was holding my breath there.
I know, that was good.
Here we go. Do you have a pre-show ritual?
Nice.
I absolutely do.
Yeah.
About 10 minutes before the show, you'll see me just disregard everybody.
Mm.
I need to get out of the headspace of everybody talking to me and everybody telling me about their experiences with the band, because that happens a lot.
Mm.
And I'll just completely shut down and get in my mind and just kind of relax. I try to go into the show with no preconceived thoughts. I like to just go in and let it happen and come at me, especially, like I said, if it's a band I haven't worked with, I like to see their movements and their feelings and who they are.
Nice.
So yeah, 10 minutes before the show, you'll see me just kind of shut down and not talk to people, and it just kind of relaxes me and gets me into the space to do my work.
I love it. I love that.
I'm going in the middle because I'm afraid if I put it on
I
the
know. Now we got tough. Oh, here we go.
Now's when I start holding my breath.
How do you roast your marshmallows?
Oh, I burn those suckers up. I'm, like with life, I'm all in. Let's just get it done, get it over with in my mouth. I don't have time for this nicely toasted. Just come on, melt in me.
That's totally fair. I like a nice golden brown one, but that's
nope. I like the crispy, crunchy, and then the ooey gooey, and it's done quick. Yeah. We gotta get this shit done.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so scared.
You got it. Nice.
Metallica or AC/DC?
Nice.
AC/DC.
Okay.
All the way.
I actually
I like them both.
I've loved AC/DC. You know, I always loved those radio songs. You know, there's awesome. But I just started diving into like their album Deep Cuts and like really starting to get into the AC/DC vibe.
I can rock some good AC/DC.
Yeah, they got some amazing songs.
Have you heard some of like the Thunderstruck that's done bluegrass style?
Yeah.
Blows me away.
Yeah, that song is so good. What's the first album you ever bought?
I never bought one.
Okay.
Because I wasn't allowed to really dive into music. But the first album I really appreciated was honestly Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Nice.
I was at a party and we all just kind of chilled out and turned off all the lights, and we were just kind of laying on the floor in an attic, and they put it on, and I just went, that is the first time that music, like, I listened to the music and the musicality of it and the lyrics and the feeling of it. Yeah. That's the memory I have.
I love that. I have a similar experience with the band Portishead.
Oh, yeah?
And their album Dummy, where we just, like, an older friend, when we were in, like, high school, was, like, turned off all the lights, and it was like, all right, everyone lay down on the floor, and we listened to the whole entire album.
Music after dark, even when I was driving through California, and it was pitch black over the mountains, and listening to music, it gets deeper and velvetier.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I love it.
Is it your turn or mine?
Yours.
Ah, I'm so scared. Okay. No, I can't do it. These don't. I'm so scared.
Yeah, we're getting into the scary part now.
They don't want to move, and I'm not gonna. All right, let's. Yeah.
Can't take that one.
Off.
All
Right, we're just gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's going over. I'm so scared.
No, you got it.
There's that coffee shake coming out. Do you listen to classical music? Yes, I do.
Nice.
Vivaldi's Four Seasons have always been one of my very favorites.
Awesome. I love classical music.
So do I. It's like a rainy day, snowy day type thing for me.
I love classical music driving back from like a show or something late when you got a car full of people because...
Oh, that's nice. I usually go quiet because I'm overwhelmed with all the sound.
Yes, and that's what I need is like something like that, and it usually puts everyone to sleep, and like and I'm totally fine because like when I'm driving back like late
just
night...
Just leave me alone, yep.
Yeah.
Let's get us home.
It's me in the road, you know, like I appreciate when people like want to talk to me constantly, but I'm like, I'm way overstimulated.
Yep.
I gotta calm down.
Exactly.
You know?
Even what I do, it gets me so overstimulated. I'm like, just don't talk.
Yeah. That is the way to do it.
Every time it wiggles, I'm like...
Oh.
Breathe. Come on, you got this. Woo!
Got it out.
All right.
Have you ever had to deal with any type of stage fright? I know not necessarily, being in front, but like, have you ever...
Actually, I was on stage once.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And I, believe it or not, I don't like being the center of attention.
Yeah.
But any fear I have to confront it.
Mm.
And I was backstage at a show, and they were like, somebody needs to rev them up for an encore. And for some reason, everybody turns towards me and goes, get out there and do it. And I went... all right. And I went out there and I was shaking and I'm like, never, I want to hear them again. And then they scream and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you feel it.
Give me that thing. I got it.
Yes.
Power. So, but anyways, I'm like, you don't want to give me a mic. I run away with the power.
No, they want to give you a mic. I can see that now that you deserve a mic.
No.
Oh, that is great.
I was a rock star for Halloween because I said if I got a mic, this is what I'd wear.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Oh, it's so scary.
Yeah.
They don't want to move. This is going to be it, Andy.
Someone's got to move now.
I have a feeling, Andy.
I think you got it. I think we can go 2 more rounds. Oh. You got it. Just like a Band-Aid.
I can't just rip it off because then it wiggles too much. We just pull it out gently.
Oh! Got it.
Oh, how do I like my burger done? Medium well.
Nice. Excellent.
I go the easy way and stick it right in the middle.
That's smart. That's smart. Got 1, 2, 3. So we can take from this row now.
Here it goes. Ooh, it's wiggling too much. No.
I don't know.
Oh my god! You've done this before.
What was the first band that you ever photographed?
It was actually the first time I ever photographed music was down in Nashville. We were going down and it was a music festival. Mm-hmm. We were going down for a vacation and I do stupid shit. Like, hey, I watched you on TV. Can I just take your portraits? And they actually messaged me back and said, we are super busy in that time frame, but we're throwing a music fest. Would you like to volunteer and photograph the music fest. And I went, yeah, sure, I've never photographed music before. Hung up the phone. About a week later, I went, oh my God, I've never shot music before. There's lights and they're moving and da da da. I had only done portrait work really before that. And got down there, met him, nervous as anything, because you don't control any of this.
Yeah.
And that's what I was afraid of. But that's what I've grown to love about it, is I don't control any of this. It's controlled, creative chaos going on. So I photographed it, and within the first 30 minutes, I was like, this is what I was born to do. It was the Willis family, who is like a Celtic country kind of bunch of kids.
Yeah. Awesome. Super, super cool.
I'm so scared. Is it my turn?
It is.
Why does it have to be my turn?
Definitely your turn.
Okay. This sucker is... There we go. I'm taking the easy way.
I'm not sure anything is the easy way out now.
Yeah, there.
Woo!
That was the easy way out.
All right.
No, I didn't want to get this one, Andy, because I'm not good at this.
What is it?
Tell me a joke. I do not tell jokes. Because my jokes are either stupid or dirty, or I cannot think of one, which is where I am right now.
With a stupid joke.
Oh my God, I don't even know. I don't tell jokes for this reason, because then I don't like being put on the spot. That's why I hide behind a camera.
Well, you can't. You were hiding in front of it this time.
Shit!
Now you're good.
Oh, I don't even know stupid jokes. I cannot even think of a joke right now.
All right, I'll tell one.
I'm actually... What? You tell a joke.
What does a walrus and a Tupperware salesman have in common?
I don't know.
They both like a nice tight seal.
That's just bad. Give me that.
No, that joke is fine. It's fine.
It's all fine.
It's fine. Ooh.
I saw that one and I'm like, please don't let me pull that one. I was even trying to think of a joke.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I don't know if I can do this.
Oh my God.
Well, this is a tough one. Why did you start photographing? We already talked about that. So.
Yep, we already talked about it. It's why did I start? Let's go with why did I start photographing music?
Nice, yeah, I like that.
I like challenges, and every show is a challenge. It wasn't me.
I know. I didn't mean to cut you off. Let's finish that one. So why did you start film music?
I found I love the challenges of not being able to control anything, but having to show it to its best that I can. In a nutshell.
Awesome. Ryah, thank you so much. That was a blast. Any shout outs that you want to give to anyone? Anything that you want to personally say right now?
I have worked with some of the best bands, and I appreciate them because they're all repeat customers of mine. You guys, I love Our Common Roots. I love Bella's Bartok, Andy in the Water. There's just so many bands that have given me my foundation for my portfolio. And I appreciate that I can basically call any of you and be like, yo, I want to shoot your show. And you're like, yeah, come on, let's go have a beer, let's have a great time. And you just give me the run of it to create the images and to show you in the best way I can so that people want to come see you. That's my job, is to get people to want to come see you for my images, because there's so many images I see and I want to see bands because of those images.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome. Guys, Ryah Giles, Ready for the Afterglow is her company. There's absolutely going to be links. Make sure you guys follow the link. Check out her work. Check out her site. Find her online. She's an awesome human being. Ryah.
Thank you so much, Andy. It was so much fun.
Yeah, this has been a blast.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. We will see you guys next week. Hope you enjoyed Hidden Jams.
Bye.
Fade out. Fade out. Fade out.
It takes a lot of courage to get through the hard times. Takes a lot of practice to sharpen out blurred lines. Takes a lot of things that you'll never say, but for all the words that make it, they will carry their weight. It takes a lot of moments that you need to make right. It takes a lot of long days, a whole lot of long nights. Takes a lot of dreams that you'll never see. But for all the dreams that take, you'll find the one that you need.
Wow, that show was bananas!